Hello there, my beautiful Cancer friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Rhea and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, this is where it all begins, and I want you to mark your calendars down. On April the 19th, this is where the sun is entering the sign of Taurus, kicking off Taurus season on the 21st. And the energy is definitely shifting. I feel that some of you are already feeling the shift in energies. Retrograde season is finally over as well, and the chaos, it is clearing. Now it is time for all of us to get grounded. Taurus season is calling all of us to come back to what's real in our lives, to come back to what's steady, and to connect with what lasts in our lives. It is also a really good time for you to rebuild wherever you need to rebuild in your life. And this is also a time where you get to choose what stays in your life and what goes. Okay, so I'm super excited about this. I feel it's a new beginning for all of us. So I wanted to pull some cards and see what it is that Spirit wanted to share with you around this energy. So let's get into it, everyone. All right, Cancer, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you today. So we're going to start with a Spirit Animal card. This is going to be an animal guide for you over the next couple of weeks. So anytime you do see this animal, this is going to be your message. So Antelope, decisive action. Have any of you seen an antelope anywhere in your life? This is a confirmation if you haven't. You're seeing one now on your screen. So the message is you are being told unequivocally that it's time to get moving. Set your intentions and take action towards making your dreams a reality. You have a door in front of you. Trust your instincts here. Listen to your intuition here, everyone. Tune out the noise. Tap into your inner self. Okay, so once again, you are being told unequivocally that it's time to get moving. Set your intentions and take action towards making your dreams a reality. You have a door in front of you. Trust your instincts here. Okay, so you're meant to take action. And especially if something feels right, then you're meant to act on it. All right, let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we are getting for you Seven of Pentacles. This is a really interesting energy because it is letting me know that you are rearranging things in your life, rearranging money, rearranging people. This is where you're rebuilding and you get to choose what stays and what goes in your life. Okay, so we have a beautiful white light. I feel it's even a golden light for some of you that is entering our life. Some of you have been connected to this light already. You are meant to shine it. This is where everything is going to start to begin for you, especially with this new cycle, this new beginning. So Seven of Pentacles, we have the Page of Swords. There it is, that new beginning, new experience in your life. This is going to be an experience unlike any other for you, Cancer. Okay, there's a lot of knowledge, wisdom, inner knowing. This is why it's really important for you to trust your instincts and your intuition at this time. This is going to be your guiding light. So whatever this new experience is, you haven't experienced it before. So get ready for the adventure coming into your life. We have Seven of Cups, a lot of different pathways here. So as you enter this new experience, some of you are going to be faced with choices or decisions or different pathways. You might even find yourself at a crossroads. This is where Spirit is wanting you to listen again to your intuition and follow your heart. Where is it that your heart and your intuition is leading you? What feels right for you? Whatever these pathways are, they are all leading to the same destination. It's just the pathways come with different experiences. And you're not meant to know what the path ahead is. You're meant to trust that it's taking you where you are desiring to go. So the Seven of Cups here now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition and you will also receive your own messages. So look at that, Cancer. These are such beautiful cards. I feel there's an expansion happening in your life and it requires your action, your your motion, your movement, your flow, your energy. This is going to be really important. So decisive action and intention behind those actions that you are taking. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because these all put the whole puzzle pieces together for you. Seven of Pentacles. This feels like puzzle pieces that are being put together or coming together. And this is what this energy is. It's a coming together, an alignment, a synchronicities that is happening. And all of the pieces are showing up in your life and they're falling into place. Spirit is saying they're all falling into place, and you are someone that has been cultivating this alignment of energies in your life. You have been making changes, necessary changes. I feel this is something that you have been recently doing. It's almost like you have gained an awareness, a perspective, or even information that you can now move forward with in order to change your life in the way that you desire to change it. Sometimes this experience can be uncomfortable, but this is where Spirit is wanting you to tap into your inner strength. This is actually, in fact, a spiritual experience that is happening for you, and it has to do with your true essence, you stepping into your power and standing in your truth. Okay, this is the beginning of this energy, and you're actually going to make a dent in the world with this. Spirit is saying you're going to make a dent in your world with this energy, with this realignment to your authentic self. Okay, so I'm getting a reinvention of you happening as well. I'm seeing some of you rearranging people in your life. These are friendships. Maybe you've had friendships in your life that have been long past overdue, right? Long past their expiry date. So it's time to now cut the cords on those relationships, or even distance yourself, or spend more time doing the things that actually uplift your energy or make you feel good. Okay, so it's really important that you understand the kind of energies that you surround yourself with. I'm also getting a higher power, a connection with you and Spirit. This might be coming through a person in your life. And I feel this person is speaking to you and giving you information that is actually making you think about things on a deeper level. And then in turn, you are taking action, decisive action, to change things in your life, to rearrange them. This could be a rearranging of your schedule, of your daily life. This could be a rearranging of habits and patterns that you have, right? And the other thing I'm getting here is there is a cycle that is closing out with this card's energy. There's a new cycle that is beginning. I feel this is going to be like a new era for you, an experience that you have always been aligned to. This is something that you're going to feel. I feel you're feeling an experience coming in. You've been sensing it for a long time. You have planted the seeds for this to happen, and you have been tending to this garden. You've made a lot of adjustments along the way. There's things that you have experienced that weren't a part of the plan, but you experienced them anyways, learning, growing, and evolving from them, right? So necessary adjustments needed to be made along your journey here, whether you created those adjustments or not. And this is where that rearranging energy is coming in. And maybe you're rearranging your home. Maybe you're clearing things out, cleaning, doing all of that, painting the walls. Maybe you're renovating your kitchen or something like that, or even a bathroom. It's bringing in a new energy, a new vibration. This is ultimately what's going on in your life. And it's coming in with the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the number 7 is a very spiritual number. It is connected to the energy of God. So some of you are going to have a spiritual experience where energetically you are clearing things out from within yourself and rearranging your beliefs, your values, the foundations that you have, that you've laid on the ground. I feel there's a reassessment and necessary adjustments that are happening here. And I feel this is being called for. So you may be seeing a theme like this in your life. Maybe at work, you're doing inventory, or you're getting rid of garbage or things that are overdue. Maybe you're cleaning out your fridge even. The theme is definitely there. And I feel some of you are seeing something online, or even like a movie that has a theme around someone reinventing themselves. and changing the things that no longer align with them anymore. I really feel that something different is happening for you, and maybe you can't even explain it. Okay, Cancer? And there's a better outcome. There's something that's coming in that's coming along the lines of good news for you. Something that you have been praying for, something that you have been hoping for, trusting. You've put something into God's hands. And because you've done that, everything is working in your favor. Everything is happening for the highest good. Okay, so this is what they're wanting you to understand and know. And again, some of you might be seeing an antelope or even stags around you. I'm getting the energy of the stag, the leader, the authority. This is what you're meant to be in your life right now as you're moving through things kind of shifting, things changing. This is where you show up a little bit more flexible and adaptable and grounded. Practice grounding techniques in your day-to-day life here, everyone. They're really going to help you clear the confusion or the uncertainty. And definitely I'm seeing uncertainty coming in through the Seven of Cups, so we'll talk about that. Right now we've got the Page of Swords. There's good news, some sort of a message coming in that is going to light your heart up. Your heart is going to sing here. And I'm definitely seeing some of you singing. That's coming in my mind's eye here. Someone singing in their car, singing in the shower, singing when they're cleaning. This is something that you enjoy doing, Cancer. Continue doing it because it is absolutely beautiful. And it doesn't matter what other people think. It's what you think and what you feel when you're singing, okay? I'm getting a message coming in, and this message is opening a door. This message might be communicated to you through signs that you're seeing, through a dream, through another person, through an email message or a text message. And I'm definitely seeing an opening, an experience you've never had before. I'm seeing some of you connecting with someone that has had a crush on you. And Spirit is taking me back now in all of these readings, this batch of readings. Spirit has been taking me back to past experiences. And I feel this is coming up for you as well, Cancer, where Spirit is taking you back to a past experience where you had an experience you've never had before. This may have been with another person that was short-lived. Maybe it was long-lived even, but there was an experience, but it's an experience of the past. There's something that you learned within that experience that Spirit wants you to bring forward. And I feel it's naturally coming forward. It's almost like you've learned your lessons, you've grown, you've evolved and become this version. So now you're able to apply that information. And this is really important for you to know because it's opening you up to a new perspective, a new way of actually navigating your life and actually experiencing it. This is where Spirit is calling you to adopt a beginner's mindset because this is the beginning of something, again, that you have never experienced before. This is higher terrain. There's a higher frequency and vibration here. The energy of love and abundance is here as well, and that might not be a normal energy that you have flowed in before at a longer period, but this is definitely coming in, and I want you to believe what it is that you're actually experiencing, especially when it's in tune of love and abundance. Right? So something is happening. You are opening up to an experience that maybe you dreamt about. Perhaps you prayed for it. It's definitely coming in. And you're sensing this, you're already feeling this. And it's important that any kind of thoughts that are working against this experience or making you doubt or feel that you're not worthy or deserving of it, I want you to work on clearing that energy because that is all false. That is not true. So we don't want to focus on that. We want to release those energies, write them down. This is what I like to do. If I have negative thoughts or things that are working against what I'm trying to create or experience in my life, I'll take those thoughts because they usually come up as thoughts. I'll put them on a sheet of paper, get my mind empty, transfer that energy, and then I'll scrunch it up. I don't even read it. I just word vomit. That's how I do it. And you might do it differently. Whatever works for you is the way you want to do this. And once I've word vomit, I don't even read what I wrote. I take that paper and I chuck it in the garbage. And I start from scratch. And I'm like, all right, I've got a clear mind here. This is going to give me a little bit more room to explore, to see what else is available other than what I'm already currently thinking and focusing on. So I feel your mind here is going to be really important, especially The amount of attention and focus you put onto thoughts that are not in alignment with who you are and what you choose to experience. So you get to choose to not focus on this, right? Not to focus on the stress, the worry, the anxiety, the stories, the doubts, the negative seeds, the words, whatever these are. Let them go. You don't need to hold on to them. We're starting fresh here, and you get to plant the seeds. You get to decide the kind of power you want to root in the ground as you are moving through this new terrain, this new experience in your life. You're the decider of that. So you get to choose. And we've got some pathways opening. I feel that once you choose, once you decide that this is how I'm going to show up, this is the kind of energy I will experience, I choose to move in this direction, you're going to see a lot of branches forming, a lot of pathways revealing themselves. They're all coming in differently. And these are opportunities, these are pathways that you are meant to experience, and you get to decide what pathway you want to take. And when you do decide, Spirit wants you to trust what you chose and follow through on that path. They all lead to the same place, the same destination. And when you take a path, new branches form. Right? And these branches are forming through the decisions that you're making, the actions that you're taking, which is unfolding your reality. So your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions all have to align. Actions here are going to speak louder than words, and your body is going to be your biggest communicator. Your body is continually, all the time, communicating with you, Cancer. So listen to what your body has to say. If it needs to rest, make sure you are resting. Any kind of stress and worry, you don't need to focus on the stress and worry. Instead, let's focus on creating. Let's focus on happiness. Let's focus on the love that is surrounding us, not the other things. We don't need any of those. Your intuition is going to be your guiding light here, everyone. Listen to your intuition. It is not going to steer you wrong. A lot of opportunity. I feel some of you have thrown a net into the universe. You have manifested. But I feel because this manifestation isn't, it's not like very clear. It's almost like a big manifestation that can have a lot of different scenarios and ways that things can come in. It's almost like you threw this big net out and now you're pulling that net in, and there's a lot that is incoming here. A lot of opportunities, resources, people, everything is falling into place for you. And, you might find that you are an incredibly powerful manifester at this time, that whatever it is that you're thinking about, the energy that you're putting out there is coming back to you. You're noticing this for sure. Some of you may have temporarily lost this ability, and it's because of the overthinking. This is why it's important not to overthink or give that power, but instead take decisive action. Okay? And watch how your reality unfolds. You're going to definitely see miracles and blessings along the way if you already haven't. Miracles and blessings aren't something that are rare. They're not something that we're meant to experience here or there. We're meant to experience them every single day, many times a day. Okay, so I feel Spirit is calling you to also step into that mindset of abundance, of love, kindness and compassion, and express that in the world in the many ways that you can, Cancer, because you're going to see this energy sprouting. You're going to see this energy coming back to you in ways that you have never imagined. Remember, you are beginning a new journey in your life right now as we move through this transit. The sun entering the sign of Taurus, it's very grounded. Spirit is wanting you to get grounded, get clear on your vision, really understand, okay, this is what I want to experience. And then take the necessary action, right? Courage behind your words and action behind your words. This is not a time to procrastinate. It's not a time to overthink or listen to what other people feel about what it is that you're doing. What other people feel is their business. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with them. They might think a certain thing, and that might not align with you. So don't allow that to have power over the decisions and the life that you're trying to create for yourself, okay? And moving forward, like the path is very clear for you. I feel some of you are slowly and gradually starting to see the pathway, the signs coming in. And it's because you are walking that path of faith, walking that path of trust, believing in the power of you and that co-creative energy with Spirit. And This alignment is going to be incredibly powerful for you and powerful for you. And you know what? I just realized we've got double sevens here. 7-7. Angels are definitely around you. You are receiving communication in many different ways here. Spirit is definitely connected. So is God. Spiritual realms, being from other worlds, are connecting with you right now. I'm getting the Galactic Federation here. I'm seeing their presence within the energy of this spread for you. So some of you are connected to that energy. Perhaps you're even watching information or news about this kind of stuff online, which is giving you more information, that is giving you the ability to see more in your life because you understand and you know more. And the other thing is I'm getting this access to the Akashic records, or information that you didn't know you had. It's almost like you wake up one day and all of a sudden things make sense to you. You just wake up and all of a sudden away you go. Maybe you've already had an experience like this in your life where you are here today because of that moment. You'll have to share with me in the comment section below, Cancer, if you have already experienced this energy. But there's definitely something big that is happening for you. Your life is changing for the better. And I really feel that, yeah, Spirit is showing me that dent in the world. You're going to leave a dent in the world, okay? You're going to make your mark, that's for sure. So the Sacred Forest Oracle is the card deck that Spirit called me to use in your reading today as your bonus card. So let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you through this card deck today. So we are getting for you Foggy Bog, patience. Look at that, foggy bog. Maybe right now life is foggy and you're not able to take decisive action. When things aren't clear, this is where Spirit wants you to trust your intuition. Sometimes they're unclear or foggy. It's because Spirit wants you to trust yourself. Okay, so some of you might be seeing one of these. I forget what these birds are called. Are they loons or something else? A swan even? No, that's not what it is. I forget what they're called. You'll have to share with me in the comment section below. If you're seeing one of these, I feel this is also an animal guide for you right now. So the number 18, this is coming in as a special number for some of you. Perhaps you're seeing it around, or it's a number that you hold dear. So what I'm getting here is 18 days around the message of this card. The fog in the forest is so dense you can't see your hands in front of your face. You take a step forward, the soil is soft and spongy, you realize that you are standing in a bog, and to go forward is to risk sinking deep into the mud. The best strategy is to be still and wait for the fog to lift. The message of this card is to be quiet and still. The time is not right to go forward now. It's hard to see what lies ahead, and the truth of things may not be as they initially appear. Events that seem one way may in fact be completely different. Just as the egret exhibits great patience as he waits for a fish to emerge, so it's an egret. So too must you be still and allow the truth to emerge. In this state of obscured visibility, your imagination can surge forward and spark your intuition. If you can't wait long enough, your sixth sense will be ignited. Listen to your inner yearnings and pay attention to those seemingly random thoughts. Water represents emotions, feelings, and the subconscious. When the water becomes condensed as fog, it obscures the true shape of things. We can't see clearly the way we can in the light. If we move forward, we risk getting caught in acidic, waterlogged soil and decaying plant matter. Heed the warning here to not allow unexamined emotions to overwhelm your growth. Okay, so if you're feeling any kind of resistance, don't take action until you're able to resolve that resistance or come to a conclusion around it. So the Spirit of the Foggy Bog says to you today, Cancer, have patience. Wait until the fog lifts before taking action. The truth will emerge in time and you just need to go deeper. So follow your intuition. All right, so look at that. So this is your bonus message, and we're going to close off now with an angel number. Now, some of you are already seeing this number. This is going to be your confirmation and guidance. And anytime you do see this number, remember the message of this card. You're going through a changing of cycles right now. So that's a confirmation. 555. If you're seeing this number, Spirit is letting you know that you are moving through a changing of cycles right now in your life. So you're going through the motions, especially your motions, okay? So allow yourself to move through the emotions of your motions, or the other way around. Transitions, chaos, endings. We've got a rebuilding and adventure in the air, okay? So remember, this is a transition. There may be chaos here, but the chaos doesn't have to override the way that you experience that chaos. There's ending happening as well. So yeah, we've got a changing of cycles here in full swing in your life. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video today, you're also going to enjoy some of these videos I've posted here for you. So I do feel there are messages that Spirit is wanting to relay to you. And if you choose to, these definitely are going to have something that you're going to be able to carry forward with you. So enjoy.